Hello everybody, I'm James Red Devil 666 back with another Raw review. Tonight's Raw kicks off with John Cena coming out to do his little rap, and this is, when he comes out at first people boo him, but then they start cheering him. He actually did a really good job. I really liked them going old school with this, him coming out in the way that the version of John Cena we like more than this one. He showed more fire, more gusto. It was a very good segment, 2 minutes, wasn't that long. Vicky Guerrero comes in after that. She has a little bit of mic time talking about Dolph Ziggler. Then it goes into our match, Dolph Ziggler for Sheamus. This was a pretty nice and aggressive match. It wasn't that long of a match, but it wasn't that short. I think it got enough time, told a good story. It was very aggressive. Sheamus looked a little beat up after the match. Sheamus wins with the bro kick. This is going to be a short review because I'm running out of battery. Okay, then we go into hype for Laurinaitis and Team Long. We get Mark Henry and Santino Marella versus Santino Marella and Oksana versus Mark Henry and Otunga. Tay Long comes out and takes Oksana. Him and Laurinaitis get into it a little bit. He shoves Laurinaitis. Santino ends up getting his butt kicked. Mark Henry picks up the victory. This leads to what's supposedly probably going to be 2 more members of Team Teddy Long. Kofi Kingston and R-Truth come out, get their butts whooped. Then we go to video of Miz on Psych, blah blah blah. We come back from commercial and we get footage of Divas backstage. Eve and Zack Ryder talk about being friends with benefits. In comes Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix says that she's mad that she wasn't on Extra. She's the women's champion. She's going to be visiting. What's that? Of course, Maria Menounos on Extra. It was. Then we go backstage to The Miz backstage with John Laurinaitis, interrupting him on the phone call, asking is he going to be on his team for WrestleMania, considering he was the champion last time, retained his title. James Roday was there. James Roday was actually pretty funny. They didn't give him a lot to do though. John Laurinaitis says, "I'll make it short and sweet. You win, you're in. You're going to be in the match against CM Punk." We're about to go to commercial and we get Brodus Clay's going to be back. Yes, Funkasaurus, he's back tonight. Come back from commercial. Brodus Clay versus Jinder Mahal. About 15-second squash match. Brodus Clay wins with a splash. Shawn Michaels backstage walking to the ring. We come back, Shawn Michaels in this very long segment. It was very long. It was about 15-17 minutes long. He calls out the Undertaker. Him and Undertaker get into it. He talks about how the Undertaker is the one who's insecure because even though he won, he's insecure because he got his butt kicked last year at WrestleMania, and this is why he really wants this match, because his ego. Undertaker warned Shawn Michaels not to get involved in the match. To let this be a pure match, otherwise he's going to be coming after him. Shawn Michaels leaves the ring. He goes back. He's heading up the ramp, and out comes Triple H. Triple H and Shawn Michaels share a look. Then him and Undertaker share a look, and he gives DX chop to Undertaker. Then we get up next Punk vs. Miz. Punk vs. Miz starts. James Roday comes out and announces The Miz, and he did a pretty good job. It wasn't a great job, but it was okay. Punk vs. Miz was a decent match, some back and forth. Miz goes for the Skull Crush finale, gets countered into the Anaconda Vice. Miz taps. Miz loses. Then we get Jericho on the Tron talking about he knows why Punk doesn't drink, and that's because his father was a drunk. Getting inside Punk's head. Great little promo spot. A great little promo or whatever you want to call it, segment. Really liked it. Furthered their story going into WrestleMania. Very nice little thing. Then we get a little video thing of Otunga's lost services as a lawyer for Twitter and Facebook. Randy Orton versus Jack Swagger is up next. It was actually not that bad of a match. Vicky Guerrero came out with it. It wasn't that bad of a match yet. Orton won. Orton almost botched the super suplex off the top rope, so he almost fell off. It was a nice match. He goes to celebrate, and fire comes out of the ring post and almost burns his face. And then we go into a replay of John Cena. We didn't see Kane tonight, which is a little disappointing, but we felt his presence at least. We get the Rock's little thing, and Rock did good up until the end, and I think that was because he had his words and stuff there on the little music table thing. It was very funny, the most entertaining to me The Rock's been since he's been back. Really was into it, the fans were into it, it was nice. Yeah, it did run a little long. But The Rock fell apart when he went to do the sing-along. He couldn't get any of the words out. He sucked. The people weren't really that into it once it started because they could sense that The Rock was just fumbling and bumbling. There's some things I want to talk about this Raw. It was a pretty decent Raw. We didn't get a lot of filler matches. We probably got one filler match that didn't really do anything for the pay-per-view, and that was the Jinder Mahal Brodus Clay match. But it was good to see Brodus Clay on Raw. We get the announcement tonight that Mark Henry is going to be at WrestleMania on Laurinaitis' team with Otunga. We know Santino's is the captain, and we probably got the hint now that it's going to be Truth and Kofi Kingston, which is sad because I think you need to have a tag team match at WrestleMania, and they would have been good. Maybe a tag team match for the championships would have been good. I don't know who else is going to be in that. Maybe Christian. Maybe they're going to put Christian in it since he's announced he's going to be on SmackDown. So maybe Christian and Alberto Del Rio are going to be on Laurinaitis' team. So, really interested in seeing who's going to be maybe on the team of Teddy Long. We get the announcement that the Peep Show is going to be back on, which is cool. Good to see Christian back next week. I like seeing The Rock. I mean, not The Rock. Well, I like seeing The Rock, but I like seeing Cena tonight and the way he came out in the old school Thugonomics with the T-shirt, you know, the jersey with the chain and the hat. He even felt more like that gimmick. He hasn't lost a beat when it comes to that gimmick he had. I would like to see more of this gimmick. I really liked it, and the stuff he said about The Rock, and it was really good and really well to the point. It didn't drag on. The Rock's thing, as entertaining as it was, did drag on, and he ended up falling apart there at the end. Couldn't get the words out. The crowd felt it. I mean, the crowd was behind Cena when he started rapping. I mean, they were really behind him, cheering him. They booed him when he first came out because it's Cena, but when they saw him and heard the Thugonomics music, they were actually more into it and really liked it. Not a bad Raw. It was actually a pretty decent Raw. Not a lot of filler stuff in there. We got matches that hyped up or leading more into WrestleMania and are doing stuff for WrestleMania and for their matches. The announcement of a tag team, 12-man tag team match for Mania. Team Laurinaitis versus Team Long. It was a pretty decent night tonight. I really liked it. I would give it a pass tonight. Not a fail, not a work on it. It was a pass. It was a good Raw. Sorry, this one was short and not going into a lot of detail tonight. I did like seeing Brodus Clay. I thought that was really cool. I wasn't expecting to see him. I don't go online reading spoilers and stuff. So to see him was really good. I love the segment with Jericho. Very, very cool segment. Very good. I love the way Punk sold it as he was walking back. Like seeing Roday on the show. I know a lot of people aren't going to like it and a lot of people are going to bash it, but I liked it because I am a fan of Scythe, and he actually is a fan of wrestling in real life. Loved his reference to Finkel. Really liked that, even though he more like did what that one announcer used to do. He chimmeled it up a little bit, but I liked it. I liked tonight. Tonight was very good. The segment with Undertaker could have been cut shorter. I think it went on too long. 15-17 minutes is a little too long, but at least we didn't get a lot of filler matches tonight. We got matches that really did do more to further storylines and feuds. I loved the part in Sheamus' match when Daniel Bryan was up there being interviewed, and it was very good little thing they did up there. I really liked it. It kind of distracted just for that moment out of the match going on in the ring, but I liked it. It was enjoyable. Poor AJ. Gotta feel bad for her. I don't care what people think. I loved it. All in all, it was a good match. I mean, sorry, I am the bumbling idiot. I'm James Red Devil 666, the bumbling idiot. Good Raw. I was happy with it. I wasn't bored. There were things that sort of dragged on here and there, but all in all, it was a good night. Enjoyed it. I'd like to hear your thoughts on this, your opinions on tonight's show. Like, subscribe, comment, and until next time, good luck.